Hey there everyone, Talking Tommy coming at you from Halifax, West Yorkshire, as per usual, on finally a lovely sunny day in July. I've not been posting many videos recently because really the weather has just been horrendous here. To say it's July, it's just been thrashing it down, and you know, shit happens, but that's just how it is, I guess. So hoping everyone's alright. I've also not been keeping up too much on other people's videos. I do need to catch up, but yeah, I mean, I've got a long weekend coming up, so I'm hoping to get in some viewing time then. Just been crazy busy at the moment. The housekeeping today is Dan Tobacco Roper's Roundels, which, you know, try saying that when you're drunk. And I'm smoking it in a Stanwell, and it's a Stanwell Rondo. Ridiculous, I can't remember the name of my pipe, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, it's an understatement. The pipe's really good. I got it from Adrian David, AD's Pipes, which I'm sure most of you are aware of Adrian. I mean, how could you not be, in all fairness? And the tobacco is better than good. It's pretty exceptional, to be honest with you. One moment. And it's the tobacco I want to talk about today, to be honest. Now, I don't know how many of you were fortunate enough to try Orlik Bullseye when that was still in production. I was fortunate enough to try it. I was even fortunate enough to sell her away a couple of tins, which, you know, are securely in the cellar. And I very nearly opened the tin actually the other week, in desperation, because I've not tried it in so long, and I remember just absolutely loving that blend. But I'm happy to say it's back in this form. Yep, you might not be able to get it in the UK. I'm not sure if you can get it in the USA, but you can certainly get it in mainland Europe just by another name, Roper's Roundels. I know there's been a lot of claims in the past. People have been saying, oh, you know, Peter Stockaby's luxury bullseye flake is the same, and it really isn't. I've tried it, it's not. I've tried it several times. It's a really good smoke, but it isn't Orlik Bullseye like a lot of people claim it to be. It's, I don't know where the ratios land. I don't know if it's like not as much Perique, or, you know, maybe more Cavendish. I'm not sure, but it isn't the same, put it that way. I heard some people say that Davidoff medallions is the same, which I can't confirm and I can't deny. I've never tried that particular Davidoff blend, and at nearly £20 for 50 grams, I'm not likely to anytime soon, because that is just a redonkulous price to pay, in all honesty. I know it's Davidoff and all the rest of it, but if I've never even tried it, I'm not going to just ponce up 20 quid on the off chance that I might like it. That just seems a little bit too much of a gamble to me. Maybe I'll change my mind, maybe I'll get bored and I think life's too short. You know, don't be so tight with your money, like the Yorkshireman you are. But currently I've not tried it, so I can't confirm. I've been smoking quite a few curly cut or coin cut tobaccos recently. Cabbage mixture, that's really good. But completely different beast altogether. I'm told that is as close as you'll get to the original Empire Three Nuns, which I actually was fortunate enough to try some 30-year-old Three Nuns, but I don't think that was from the Empire days. I think that was from the Bells days. It would be, chronologically speaking, I'm sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, feel free. But yeah, I mean, that's a great smoke. But again, it's a completely different thing to this. This really, in all honesty, is Orlik Bullseye. And you might think, well, it's a Dan tobacco. But, you know, to the keen-eyed observer, you'll notice it says made in the European community for Dan tobacco. It's not made by Dan tobacco, it's made for Dan tobacco. And the maker happens to be Orlik. So it's Orlik Bullseye, just by a different name. So, and it comes in 100-gram tins. I paid €24 for this. Sounds steep, but hey, that's the cost. The cost is the cost. I don't think €24 for 100 grams is that bad. It's not too dissimilar to what we pay over here anyway. It's a bit cheaper, not by much. I mean, depending on what day you're looking at, the euro conversion rate is, you know, since to the fabulous Brexit, which hope everyone in the UK is having a good Brexit, by the way. I'm not going to harp on about that too much. I'm keeping politics as far away from my channel as possible. I don't want to corrupt the purity of the YouTube tobacco pipe community. So I don't want to corrupt this channel with all that. But anyway, needless to say, the conversion rate has been completely mental. So if you are planning on getting a tin of this, and you're ordering from the UK, then just keep an eye on the conversion rate before you put in your order, because it, you know, it's tentative. Seems to be settling down a little bit, but not by much. We're still about 10p, about 10 pence more than it would have been 3 or 4 months ago. So, you know, I actually paid less for that tin then when I bought it than I have done now, or than I would do now, should I say. So yeah, so vigilance required. So, but yeah, it's a very, very smooth tobacco, this. It's got a nice citrusy, tangy periquiness to it. Periquiness, is that even a word? No. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Yeah, it's got that sort of nice zesty tanginess to it. It's got the sweetness of the Virginias with a little added sweetness of the Cavendish. And the tobacco itself, I'll show you. One second. I'm very gingerly trying to separate a coin here to not break it. I'm a bit precious about coin cuts and flakes. I don't like to smash them up before they're ready to smoke. You see that? Beautiful. Oh my days. Some guys driving around town listening to Bewitched. Not the crappy sitcom. The crappy late 90s, early 90s Irish girl band. If you don't know, then YouTube at your own risk. So yeah, that's about pretty much all I've got to say today. Richard and Forty, I haven't forgotten about you lads. I am putting your boxes together still. I know, I'm the worst person ever, biggest procrastinator in the world. but I will be getting your boxes off to you, I guess, next week sometime. I'll just put my final touches together. But yeah, so if you're missing Orlik Bullseye and you want to try it again, or if you've got some in the cellar and you just don't want to crack it open just yet, you want to get a few more years of age on it because Perique does it particularly well, or if you never tried it and you wish you had, then trust in Tommy. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. I was shocked the other week when I first had a bowl of this, and I was just, it's back. It's back. Yes. So yeah, I'll be investing in a few more tins of that while I still can, before Treasure Island gets cut off from the rest of Europe. So with that, I will bid you all a splendid evening or afternoon, whatever. Take it easy. I'll catch up with your videos soon, and I will be bunging out some more content in due course. So until then, take care. I'm going to finish enjoying this bowl. See you in a bit, yeah?